A year later, and I'm still banned for speaking out about the media. My options: work a minimum wage job or my passion, and do what I believe is right to show why my media career has come to a halt. EJ Manuel's current reputation is just an example of the madness the media creates when its audience allows it to trash players unjustly for ratings. Showing every play, garbage time, kneel down. Redskins game, 3rd and 2. EJ takes the snap with Tyrod flanked to the right. Quarterback option, huge lane up the middle, EJ is tripped up into a dive for 7 yards. Ball comes out, but he was down. Second look shows Miller with the key block to open the middle. Glenn takes a poor angle, leading to the shoelace tackle. Kaishan Jarrett kicks the ball. 3rd and 3, same formation, quarterback option, hold to the right. Miscommunication leads to a loss of 1. Second look shows Woods losing Terrence Knighton, a long fake handoff to possibly be used as a shield. Jets game, 4th and 3, EJ at quarterback, Tyrod to the right. EJ gets Sheldon Richardson to jump on the second hut call. Second look shows Greg at left tackle, Glenn at tight end. Richardson widens and gets duped. Now on to preseason, where Coach Cam isn't available but broadcast is, so that's what I'm using. Panthers game, second half. After a run, play action. Terry Redden beats William Campbell inside, forcing a quick throw. Goodwin drops it on the out route. Zoomed in for those who missed the drop. Ball loses spiral. 2nd and 10. High snap from Alex Cupper. Redden beats Campbell to set a pick on Marquise Gray. Steve Miller goes unblocked for the sack. 3rd and 15. EJ sees the safety drop back and adjusts. Cupper snaps early, bouncing off EJ's shoulder. He pounces into a sack. Next drive, after a run, 2nd and 16, screen to Carlos Williams. Cyril Richardson sets a key downfield block to gain 10 yards. Teddy Williams bumps him out of bounds. 3rd and 6, EJ reads the safeties creeping. Bills pick up the overload on the left. Marquise Gray does a dig but drops what likely would have been a first down. Field goal. Next drive, after 4 runs, 2nd and 10, play action. Campbell loses Redden. EJ steps up, avoids, and takes a shot with Deontay Thompson in a one-on-one. Perfect throw and a score. Second look shows EJ's pocket presence. Dean Marlowe initially covers Nick O'Leary but switches too late. Gary Peters tries a leap, but the play was executed beautifully. Sideline cam shows the window and Thompson's reaction. Next drive, false start leads to 1st and 15. Thompson hitches against off coverage, gains 10. After 2 runs, 2nd and 9, Panthers blitz a linebacker, but EJ gets it off. O'Leary digs and drops. 3rd and 9, Andre Davis comeback routes against off coverage. Momentum takes him out of bounds for 6 yards. Sideline cam shows EJ hit after the throw. Good pass, but short of the first down. Last drive, after 2 runs, 3rd and 3, EJ reads 2 safeties creeping in. Panthers surprise with cover 3. EJ pump fakes toward O'Leary, creating a little more room to run. Takes off and dives for 6 yards. After 2 runs, 3rd and 8, Panthers blitz the corner. EJ spins away, rolling out to the left. While on the run, EJ awkwardly throws short of O'Leary. Second look shows Steve Miller over under, so EJ gets away from 2. Looks like a miscommunication on where O'Leary was supposed to be here. Slow look shows EJ expecting O'Leary to turn around, but he keeps going before losing his feet. 3 drops, 2 bad snaps, and a miscommunication, but on to the next preseason game against the Browns. After a run, 2nd and 8, play action. Darrell Johnson is pushed back. EJ scrambles and with a key block from Ricky Seal, gains 8. After a run, 2nd and 9. Goodwin outs against off coverage. Connor loses his block, but EJ keeps poised and delivers for 4 yards. 3rd and 5. Goodwin outs against off coverage. EJ is pressured but manages to get off an accurate throw for 9 yards. ESPN taps into Coach Cam to show a late single high safety. Goodwin's streak threat bought him more space. After a false start and run, 2nd and 16. Browns disguise blitz up the middle. EJ is forced to hurry a throw. 3rd and 16. Nate Orchard beats Johnson inside, grabbing EJ, forcing him to stumble into a sack. Second look shows a flag on Johnson Batamosi for illegal hands to the face while trying to press Goodwin. First down. After a run, 2nd and 12, play action. Charles Gaines and Tank Carter blitz. Johnson and Thigpen lose blocks, forcing EJ to step up. Orchard closes the running lane into a sack. 3rd and 15, Cooper beats Cyril Richardson, forcing EJ to step up. Hughes moves him left. EJ tries Desmond Lewis, but he drops it. Sideline cam shows EJ fight for a clear view and deliver an accurate throw. Kendall James had good coverage. Next drive, after a run, 2nd and 10, Goodwin outs against off coverage, going out of bounds for 6 yards. 3rd and 4, Browns disguise blitz. Cooper has a clear path, grabs EJ, and brings him down. ESPN replay shows the linebacker stunt before backing into coverage. Nothing EJ can do. Next drive, after a run, 2nd and 9, pocket collapses and closes in, but EJ finds an escape to the right. Low throw, looks like Connor should have had it. 3rd and 9, Browns over under. EJ is forced to throw over the lineman, causing a low throw. Lewis can't hang on. Next drive, single high safety, play action. Tyson Chandler is beat outside, forcing EJ to step up. Chris Gregg drives behind the linebacker. heading out of bounds for 31 yards. Browns corner blitz, rushing the screen to Sierra Wood, who then jukes Moise Foku out of his shoes. Des Lewis blocks long enough to open a lane for 10 yards. O'Leary's hitch sets a pick for Greg on the dig. EJ hits him in stride before getting forced out of bounds for 10 yards. After 2 runs, 3rd and 3, Browns disguise blitz. Ref accidentally sets a pick, creating more space for Greg over the middle, goes for 15 yards, and needs 2 to tackle. Trips bunch. Tobias Palmer post routes against off coverage. Should be a touchdown, but he drops it. Second look shows O'Leary expected to divert the safety's attention and create space for Tobias. Safety was late. Sideline cam shows an accurate throw away from a potential jarring hit. 2nd and 10. Tobias against linebacker Mike Riley mismatch. Kowanju gets beat, but throw gets there for 12 yards. A false start and 2 runs later. 3rd and goal. Roll out right. Darius Eubanks edge contains, forcing EJ into a sack fumble. Greg recovers, not allowed to advance. A false start later. 4th and goal. Andre Davis fades in a one-on-one. Has the corner beat, but drops it. Second look shows contact from Joe Rankin, preventing the catch. Offsetting penalties though. Pylon cam shows the flag is for pulling on his jersey, trying to launch a breakup. Still 4th and goal, Davis hitches against off coverage. EJ throws back shoulder for the score. Sideline cam shows a predetermined one-on-one throw. Davis goes up and gets it. Pylon cam shows it was thrown where only Davis could catch it. 2-point try, play action. O'Leary's block sets a pick for Bronson Hill into the flats. Palmer keeps the corner clear, 2 points. EJ scores a lone touchdown, earning a start in the next preseason game against the Steelers. After 3 Fred Jackson runs and a score, next drive, Goodwin hitches against off coverage, juking his way for 16 yards. After a run and delay of game, 2nd and 13, EJ has time to throw and airs it out over the middle to Clay, who splits the secondary en route to a 67-yard score. Fred Jackson fails on the 2-point conversion. Second look shows a clean pocket and the safety falling, realizing nobody was covering the middle deep zone. Referee might have slowed him down, but he scores. All 3 get first team reps, so 3rd quarter. Play action to Marquise Gray in the flats for 5 yards. 2nd and 5, EJ takes a deep drop to buy time. Plenty of weapons are open, but EJ likes Palmer deep, firing in over the safety for the score. Isolated receiver cam shows Palmer get past zone with an out and up. Alden Darby gets caught reading EJ and is too late to make up the ground. Other cam shows EJ look off the safety before resetting his eyes to make the touchdown throw. Next drive, after a run, 2nd and 7, play action. Hill picks up the blitz. EJ fires a 27-yard pass to Greg. Second look shows it was a flag route that got Greg open, even though the Steelers closed in quick. Sideline cam shows EJ take a hit after. After a run, 2nd and 10, play action. Gray misses Darby, EJ takes the sack. Second look shows a weak blocking route, and EJ surprised by the safety in his face. 3rd and 18, Chandler gets beat outside. EJ steps up to avoid and finds Marquise Gray open over the middle. Steelers protect the chains, gain of 14. 4th and 4, Davis outs against off coverage. Mike Thornton gets a hand up and the throw is short. Last drive, after 2 runs, Greg does a blocking route wide open into the flats. Steelers close quick to limit the gain to 4 yards. That's a wrap for E.J. Manuel's public 2015 film. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had it with the exaggeration from the media. They either don't care who they trash, aren't educated enough, or just too lazy to watch the film. In my final installment, I will include a montage of harsh, unfair criticism from the Buffalo media. Until then, keep this negative training camp speculation from WGR 550 supposedly credible new Bills reporter Sal Capaccio. I wonder why the Bills came up with that restrictive media policy.
Is EJ actually going to make the roster, or is he just going to be gone by the beginning of the season?
If things keep on track the way they are, I don't think he makes the roster.
Yeah.
I just know why. I'll say I don't know why you would keep 3 guys, because the other 2 look like they're fine in the offense. The only reason to me, I've always said that you would keep 3 guys if you really feel that the top 2 are, at least number 2 is just so shaky on the offense where, God, if something happens, what are we doing here? We better at least have another plan after that. Well, these top 2 guys, it appears, Castle and Tyrod, keep doing what they're doing. I don't see why you would even have room, especially if you want to keep, 4 tight ends or 4 running backs or whatever. I mean, you got to cut from somewhere.